Show. Obviously, the South Carolina shooting is the focal point of our coverage tonight here on MSNBC and on the Ed Show. But there is other news that we want to get to tonight, and we'll come back to the shooting in a moment. The House took up Trade Promotion Authority today, fast track, narrowly passed in a House vote on a standalone bill. The vote was 218 to 208. President Obama now has the trade authority he desperately wanted. Fast track authority was not tied to trade adjustment assistance during today's vote. There's no guarantee workers will get help after a bad trade deal. Speaker Boehner says a TAA is still a possibility.
And I'm also confident that as the Senate considers both TPA again and trade adjustment assistance as part of the preferences package, that it hopefully we'll be back here as soon as next week so that we can move both of these to the president.
Boehner wants Democrats and others in Congress to trust him on assistance to workers. Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi isn't buying it.
Do you predict that TPA and TAA will both be passed by both houses?
I can't predict that. I don't see a path right now for TAA.
Republicans, by and large, oppose help for workers. They believe it's welfare and it will add to the deficit. In the past, President Obama has said that he would not sign a trade bill without trade adjustment assistance. A House Democrat who met with President Obama claims the president says he will sign fast track even without the workers' aid program. Democrats now relying on Speaker Boehner and Mitch McConnell to get trade adjustment assistance might be a long throw. The process now moves to the Senate, where the fate of trade is uncertain. A separate vote on TAA could happen next week. For more on this, let's turn to Congresswoman Rosa DeLauro of Connecticut. Congresswoman, good to have you with us.
Thank you so much.
What happened?
Good to see you.
How disappointed are you that this unfolded the way it did today?
Oh, well, look, this is what happened today is that the House, through a procedural ploy, sent a Hail Mary pass to the United States Senate. And there is no certainty that a trade promotion authority, fast track, without trade adjustment assistance will pass. So its fate is uncertain, and there isn't a moment, at this moment, a path to yes on this effort. So we will fight another day. So this is, as you said, it was a narrow vote in the House of Representatives, and all through gimmicks and procedural ploys, etc. But I believe that those that supported, the fast track, also maybe they don't understand what is at stake, and that is this issue has always been about jobs and wages, and with the evidence that what the current trade agreements have done to American workers. And Democrats stood strong today.
So you're confident
overwhelming opposition.
So you're confident that there's another day to fight, and this isn't a slam dunk yet for those who want this to go through?
Absolutely. And the fate of the fast track is very uncertain.
Okay. Congresswoman, I need to ask you about today's unbelievable, horrific tragedy down in South Carolina.
Right.
You come from a state of Connecticut where young children were gunned down in an elementary school, and nothing really was done about gun violence in this country on a legislative level. The president came out and addressed it today and reminded the country that this doesn't happen in other countries with the frequency that it does in America. What's your response at this hour to what has unfolded?
Well, first of all, Ed, our hearts are heavy with the loss of 9 men and women, human beings, who were at prayer in Charleston and who lost their lives. You mentioned Newtown and Sandy Hook, where 20 innocents were slaughtered, 6 adults killed, another place that is supposed to be safe in our schools, in our churches. And it is the issue of violence has got to be addressed. And whatever the causes bring one to this, we have to have an examination of why this is occurring and be serious in our resolve to look at the federal level, the kinds of legislation that can address this issue, while at the same time examining the cause. They will go together in order to prevent these kinds of efforts, this horrific act to happen again. And what we can't do is every time one happens, we say we have to focus on it. And we don't really focus on it. So they continue to happen, and there's the loss of life and families' lives turned into turmoil.
Congresswoman Rosa DeLauro, I appreciate your time tonight on The Edge.